It must be hard for you when you give a luncheon or dinner to not invite your friends, your brothers, or your relatives, or your rich neighbors. I mean, you all know each other already, don't you? I saw this firsthand a little while ago. I was with some of you at an outdoor luncheon of sorts, and someone drove by the place as fast as the car would go, and someone else shouted out his name. "Hey, so-and-so, take it easy and slow down." Still another person listed off the attributes of the car because he knew it. It was a fine car, meant to be driven that fast, just not in front of the house. But you see, you all know each other. How are you going to invite the stranger to your luncheons or dinners if there are no strangers? I know it's hard for me. Whenever I read this text, I feel a terrible twinge of guilt because it brings to mind a memory of a Thanksgiving dinner some years ago. It was one of the first Thanksgiving dinners after my dad had died, and my mom inexplicably invited a stranger to dine with us. In fact, she had invited several strangers to dine with us. I was incensed, angry that she had done so. Why would she spoil this important family occasion by inviting all these outsiders? Well, she explained, they had no family or friends in the area, just like her. But unlike her, their families couldn't make the trip to be with them. So she invited them, and they enjoyed themselves. I was still mad at her, though. I had this friend who took me to the Chinese buffet all the time, and it was a really good buffet with very good General Tso's chicken, delicious chicken teriyaki on a stick, the best hot and sour soup in the region, and egg rolls to die for. I'd say he took me and my family there once a week for 2 or 3 years, and he never let me take him, no matter how often I tried to repay him just once. He refused always to accept it. I even tried to trick him once, accidentally, ordering 2 pizzas instead of 1, then dropping by his place to give the extra one to him and his family. No dice. He made me take the extra one home, too. I wish I could say there were no strings attached, but there were. He used the goodwill he created to manipulate me into his way of seeing things, which I didn't realize at the time. But eventually I came to recognize what he was doing, and to this day, I'm angry at him. It's hard, isn't it, to be like my mom? She did it without even thinking about it. She didn't ask us in advance or consider the occasion. She wasn't trying to use these people. In fact, I never saw them again. As soon as it's my turn to give a luncheon or dinner, I immediately think of those people who have paid me kindness before, and I invite them. Or I invite people whom I hope will become my friends, so that they might invite me to be with them. It's the right thing to do, isn't it? In fact, that's how a good society is run. We bond over invitations, family to family, kin to kin, friend to friend. Who's got the next pitcher? Hey, I'll bring the burgers next time. Oh, I know that he loves this brand of corn chips because brownies. His wife makes the best brownies. I can't wait to taste them again. We are repaying and being repaid, and it makes us happy. Tomorrow means barbecue ribs somewhere, doesn't it? Is there anything happier than ribs and beverages on Labor Day? Don't invite your friends, says Jesus, because you will be repaid. Invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, the blind, and you will be blessed. Think of it. You were poor when you were invited to the banquet. You were crippled, lame, you were blind, and he invited you to the banquet. Think of it. You have the banquet right here in front of you. We recognize in this bread and in this cup the body and the blood of Jesus himself, prepared for you, to make you rich, to heal you of your diseases, to give you sight, to see everlasting life. And that's just what you see when you come to the banquet, life everlasting. Think of it. How could you possibly repay Jesus for the banquet he prepared for you? Can you make the King of the universe rich? Can you heal his diseases with a word? Can you give sight to the one who sees into your heart? Can you give him your life as though it will raise him from the dead? Our social lives, as important as they are to our well-being, meaning we socialize so that we can be happy with each other. Our social lives are fundamentally flawed. They close the circuit. There are insiders and there are outsiders. There are honored guests and there are the not-so-special. How would it even work to make a poor, indigent person the honored guest at a family Thanksgiving dinner? Here, you take the knife, stranger, and you carve the turkey. It's unimaginable, isn't it, knowing what we know about how anyone in our society becomes that poor without anyone else in his life. What did he do that no one loves him or cares for him? Well, what did you do to find yourself outside the great banquet of heaven? It was your sin, wasn't it? Your sin leaves you humiliated, without a friend in the world in heaven, until Jesus himself comes down from his place of honor, putting himself on the cross of dishonor, and he rescues you. How hungry are you for a morsel from that heavenly table? Yet he has prepared a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. My cup runneth over. When I come to his table which he has prepared for me, I know that I'm in his house and that I will dwell there forever. This is in my heart, to invite those who are poor, who are crippled, lame, who are blind, no matter what they did to make themselves outsiders, to invite them into my life somehow, so that they can see the body and blood of Jesus as a meal for them, so they can see life everlasting.